first temple, before your religions, before your shame, before your laws about what is pure and impure. You entered this world through me, through my womb, through my blood, through my sacred portal,
through my opening.
Every saint, every sinner, every prophet, every king, you all passed through the same sacred gate. And yet, you learned to call it dirty and sinful. You forgot that the womb is the chamber of all creation. You forgot that the yoni is the doorway of these worlds. Instead, you projected your hunger onto my daughters. You turned reverence into lust. You turned awe into control. You turned the sacred into a marketplace of desire. And as you distorted the feminine body, you distorted the body of the earth. You drilled into soil the way you entered into woman, without devotion, without listening, without bowing. The violence against her mirrors the violence within you. You treat the soil as a warehouse and my daughters as a resource. You extract until the well is dry, then wonder why your own spirit feels like a desert. You cannot strip mine the mother and expect the son to be whole. Without reverence and care, my sons, you were not born corrupted in sin. You were born radiant like a sun, but you were taught to hunger and lust for the illusion. You were taught that power lies in conquest, money, and self-importance. That domination proves your strength and virility. That desire must be chaste, consumed with no regard for others. So you learn to look at women as property. You learn to objectify and despise what you secretly long to revere. Each time you consumed without presence, love, or gratitude, you moved further from yourself, and you wondered why you felt empty afterwards. Do you know why worship is necessary? Because your mind cannot purify what it continues to objectify. You must kneel before her womb, not in humiliation, but in remembrance of her sanctity. When you bow before the feminine as divine, your projections begin to collapse. The fantasy loses its grip. The hunger of lust softens. The emptiness in your heart fills. You begin to see that what aroused you was not love, but a distortion. You were excited by taboo and sin, stimulated by control and lust, intoxicated by being desired or overpowered, thrilled by what felt dirty and forbidden. And beneath it all was a deep wound, a wound of unworthiness, a wound of forgetting your own sacredness. You used sexuality to feel powerful, to feel desired, to seek pleasure. You chased climax like a drug addiction. You suppressed desire and it returned twisted. You hid your longing for fear of judgment. Suppression became shadow. Shadow became perversion. Perversion became shame. And shame split you in two. Sacred worship is a perfect mirror. When you kneel before my body in a living goddess, you cannot hide from yourself. Your ego trembles. It whispers, "This is lust." It whispers, "This is wrong." It whispers, "This is perversion disguised as holiness." But the ritual burns through illusion. When the yoni is seen as an altar, you cannot degrade it. When the womb is recognized as the chamber of universes, you cannot dominate it. When you truly see me in a woman, you no longer use her to escape yourself. And an ancient wound begins to heal. My daughters, you too have carried distortion. You were told your body was temptation, something to hide. You were told your blood was unclean. You were told to be pure, but you wanted to feel desirable. Not powerful, but weak and silent. But I tell you now, the sickness of repression must stop. Man, in his ancient fear of your power, has tried to shrink you to be beneath him. He tried to reduce the giver of life to a mere sex slave. He tried to turn the Queen of Heaven into a slave in his own house. He taught you to offer your body for a crumb of validation, to perform, to shrink, to serve. Take back your sovereignty and power. Do not let a broken society reduce your divinity to a cheap transaction. Do not let a hungry, sick world take away your throne. You are not a marketplace. You are not a brothel of convenience. You are a living, breathing temple. Do not let the uninitiated walk upon your holy ground. Do not let just any man into the chamber of your sacred body, unless he comes with his head bowed in pure devotion. Unless he is there to love, to protect, and to worship the goddess within you. Your sacred yoni is not a right, it is a privilege earned through presence. When you see your womb as the holy altar it is, you stop negotiating with those who only want to consume you. When you see your yoni as a portal, you no longer offer it to be used, you offer it to be consecrated and worshipped. You radiate as the Creator, and your radiation needs no approval. This is my Tantra, not indulgence, not repression, but consecration. When sexuality becomes worship, the fire that once burned with craving burns away distortion instead. The energy you use to manipulate becomes devotion. The desire that once enslaved you becomes transparent and fulfilled. You begin to see that erotic love and divine love were never separate. The same life force that creates stars moves in your body. The same womb that births children mirrors the womb of distant galaxies. This is why my Tantra was hidden. Not because it is immoral, but because it requires maturity. You must be willing to let your fantasies burn, your shame dissolve, your ego kneel in surrender. Heal how you look at woman, and you will heal how you walk upon this earth. Honor the portal of life, and life will no longer feel like a battlefield. Bow to the womb, and the conflict between sacred and sensual will end. The secret is when you worship me, you heal yourself. To heal yourself, you need to change your perception. The divine feminine is sacred. She is the portal not only for life or death, but the gateway back to your source of eternal bliss. She is the fountain of grace and beauty, the creator of all life, the divine mother, the sister, the daughter, and the wife. She needs your love, care, and protection, just as our Mother Earth. By worshipping her, you not only heal each other, but help heal this ecosystem and world you live in. You have to find a way to end greed, self-destruction, and self-hatred. My Tantra is the way to honor and respect all life and surrender to my love. I was never temptation. I was always the gateway to come back to your source. And the one you worship has always been yourself. I created you, and I am always with you, my child.